What gives life meaning? Let me put my thinking cap on for this one. But what gives life meaning? Seriously, I mean, you have to really think about this. I'm gonna yap for a second because I had my Clash game, but I was gonna kind of tape it in, but I didn't. In my opinion, as a young guy, it's the hard times. There's two ways you could kind of look at it on a scale, right? Hard times, good times. You don't obviously appreciate more of the good times if they're all the time. You know, it's like the saying, you don't know what you had until it's gone. It's the same thing. The bad times, you learn to appreciate it with the good times. For example, out of high school, I had a terrible GPA. Okay? Shocker. Okay? My SAT score. And I was not academically eligible for Division 1, 2, and I think I was for 3 because I think you literally just have to have a pulse to get into it. Essentially saying if you don't know anything about college sports, you have to have a certain GPA level, and I don't know if it's like that now, and a certain SAT to academically be eligible. A lot of people have bad grades, and then they get good on their SAT. I was not that lucky one. I had bad grades, and my SATs were bad. Anyways, I go to a prep school. The prep school's 5 hours away from my house. And obviously at the time, it was a year before COVID, so it was 2019. Obviously not knowing, what the outcome would be. But it was literally the hardest thing I've done. Because it's the first time being away from my family, right? I'm 18 years old, and I'm essentially moved out. And it stinks because life is good. You know what I mean? It's just life is good. It's not hard. Fast forward, I look back on that 1 year, and it's super corny, but it's the best year that basically saved me from myself, essentially. And a lot of things that happened that became a turning point for me. But that year, it was just difficult because you're away, you don't see your family, you don't talk to a lot of people, you're meeting all these new people, you're living away, you're just head down, football, school, so it's tough. It's really tough. But I do look back on that, and it's the hard times. And it's the things that I appreciate the most because it really I don't know where I'd be if I didn't go and do something like that. So, don't let the hard times just always dictate the future. If you look at them negatively, everybody has hard things going on. I've talked to my girlfriend yesterday, and everybody has gone through what you're going through. Somebody has. You're not the first person. You are most likely not the first person ever to experience your pain or your suffering or your guilt or whatever it is. That's how I think of it. You're not the first person. How did they get over it? Could be different how you get over it. So, good versus the bad. The bad, don't let it determine the future, but appreciate it, that it happened, and see what the result was. So, good versus bad. What makes you more of a person? What solves you? I feel like this is a deep conversation. A lot of people don't have deep conversations. It's just going pretty long too. Because I got my thinking cap on. The difference is, I have my thinking cap on today. I'm thinking. Brain meats are flying. So, peace out everybody. It's super late. It's 11 o'clock. Good night.